Elon Musk is not happy about the Apple and ChatGPT partnership. He even threatened Apple. He said, if Apple integrate OpenAI at the OS level, then all Apple devices will be banned at my companies. Ladies and gentlemen, the drama just began. But the question is, how did we get here in the first place? Well, if you don't know yet, Apple does this yearly conference called WWDC 24. And today, within this conference, they announced their partnership with ChatGPT. ChatGPT. And I want you guys to hear this, listen. We're going to take a look at a couple of tweets and see how this drama is going on right now on Twitter. Does that mean Elon Musk is going to finally bring his new phone that everybody been wanting him to introduce? We don't know. But one thing we know for sure is when something got Elon Musk angry, he either built it himself or he either bought the company, just like he did with Twitter. He think, hey, Twitter wasn't doing a good job solving those bot issues. He just bought it, solved the bot issue himself. That's a whole nother topic for another day. But let's take a quick look on the announcement in the WWDC 2024 together.
iPad OS 18 and macOS Sequoia, bringing you personal intelligence across the products you use every day. Still, there are other artificial intelligence tools available that can be useful for tasks that draw on broad world knowledge or offer specialized domain expertise. We want you to be able to use these external models without having to jump between different tools. So we're integrating them right into your experiences. And we're starting out with the best of these, the pioneer and market leader, ChatGPT from...
Oh boy, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep watching a little bit.
OpenAI, powered by GPT-4o. First, we built support into Siri, so Siri can tap into ChatGPT's expertise when it might be helpful for you. For example, if you need menu ideas for an elaborate meal to make for friends using some freshly caught fish and ingredients from your garden, you can just ask Siri. Siri determines that ChatGPT might have good ideas for this, asks your permission to share your question, and presents the answer directly. You can also include photos with your questions. If you want some advice on decorating, you can take a picture and ask, what kind of plants would go well on this deck? Siri confirms if it's okay to share your photo with ChatGPT and brings back relevant suggestions. It's a seamless integration.
Okay, there's a whole thing about the integration. Feel free to go to the Apple YouTube channel and feel free to watch the entire integration. But let's go to Twitter, because this is where things are going crazy. Okay, let's take a look and see what people are responding with under Elon Musk's comment. This guy going to say, hey, Elon Musk, it might be time for you to start to bring the X phone we've always been wanting about. I think it's time for you to make a Tesla phone. Does that mean that Elon Musk now gonna get into the whole phone industry and introducing his own phone? We don't know. But one thing we know for sure is X, which is previously known as Twitter, being experimenting with phone calls. And that's a feature that's on X. A lot of people use that feature. And does that mean that was a part towards building something like a mobile phone? We don't know. But let's keep searching. This guy tweeted, remember when Scarlett Johnson told OpenAI not to use her voice, but they clone it and use it anyway, right? Now imagine what they can do with your phone data, even if you don't allow them to use it. We don't know. Okay, does that mean Apple is sharing your entire data with ChatGPT? We don't know. It's according to the demo, from what we saw, you're only sharing the pieces of your sharing, the little pieces of information that you need in order to get a response back. And again, this is not ChatGPT doing the entire integration. This is Apple that integrates ChatGPT seamlessly into Siri with a lot of different other products that they integrated into. While people's going crazy about, hey, ChatGPT is going to be selling your data, they're going to go crazy about, this guy respond to this comment here and say, imagine what Apple and Google already been doing for decades without telling anyone. When it comes to data privacy and protecting the user's privacy, I think Apple does a really good job. But a company like Facebook, definitely no. If there is a company that's out there selling your data like crazy, then you know who that is. And There was a huge issue before between Apple and Facebook, which we're not going to get into, but the drama on Twitter is crazy. This is another tweet again from Elon Musk saying, it's patently absurd that Apple isn't smart enough to make their own AI, yet is somehow capable of ensuring that OpenAI will protect your security and privacy. I think at some point Apple's gonna respond to this, or maybe not, we don't know, but we're gonna follow this and gonna keep you guys updated. Apple has no clue. And this tweet in particular brought a few things to my attention, which I'm gonna share with you guys in a second. And Elon Musk said, Apple has no clue what's actually going on. Once they hand over your data to OpenAI, they're selling you down the river. If there is any candidate that is better suited to tell the world what exactly OpenAI is doing with your data, and I think it's Elon Musk, because Elon Musk was part of the OpenAI team. Okay, he was there. He saw what was happening. He knows what's going on down there, and they're selling your data down to the river. And again, how Apple's going to react to this, we don't know. But one thing we know for sure is if Apple integrate OpenAI at the OS level, then Elon Musk going to ban Apple devices in his company. And that's facts. That's out there. This is Elon Musk stating it, not me. We're looking at a tweet directly from Elon Musk. So let me know, what do you guys think? Do you think it is time for Elon Musk to bring in their own phone devices? Do you think Apple's going to respond? Do you think ChatGPT is going to respond? What do you guys think? Leave it in the comment below.